you got dropped off, they were in their car, and then your mom took him to get gas in her car, right? That's what happened. You didn't see him throw a gun away, put it in the back seat in the truck of the car. You don't know what happened to it. But last time you know that he had a gun was when he got back in the car and you guys left.
After we went for fries.
Right, you left fries and it's in the car. You never saw him get it.
Morning brief. Ariana, 15, is charged as an adult after a drug deal turned robbery. A 17-year-old boy is dead. In a closed interrogation room, a 14-year-old girl is separated from her mother. Cold lights on, her future on the scale.
We can use the table a lot.
I
Oh, if you want to see that, it's
Oh.
Ariana, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Did they tell you anything why we're here today?
We're just talking about how I used to play softball.
What position?
Pitcher.
Underhand stuff? Are you good at it?
Yeah.
So, I have several questions for you. You're not in any trouble at this point. I have to say at this point because I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm not trying to get you in trouble or anything. I'm here because I think you were present at or witnessed some things that are of interest to us. Does that make sense?
If I see.
Correct. You saw some stuff that I think we should know about. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? No? So, you're 15? Okay. Bunch of cops show up at your house, pull you out of your bedroom, and wants to ask, what is this about? It's strange to us. And so I kind of have a feeling you already know what we're here for. Yes? You obviously didn't run away from home. No, the more open and honest you are with us now, the easier this goes. Because right now we're trying to solve something that probably doesn't have anything to do with you. I think you saw some stuff. I'm curious as to what you're going to tell me about it.
It's obviously a lot more serious than just you running away from home.
Okay. So you go first.
Does my mom have to be right here?
If she's your mom, you're 14 years old, I can ask her to leave, but if she tells me no, then I can't tell her.
You don't want me to be here, I don't have to.
I can put a chair right here if you want to do that.
This lady right here is our secretary, Stephanie. She's got snacks and waters and whatever you need.
Can I just pull the chair or?
Yeah, we'll get you a chair. He'll get you a better chair than one of these.
Detectives steer her. She saw something important. They offer reassurance while tightening the frame violent crime unit, robberies, shootings, homicides in Adel. Goal: push her out of the safe zone of silence.
Yeah, you can take a chair. You want a hand?
No,
Oh, okay.
we'll just kind of hang out right here.
Down that hall there.
Okay, well.
Yep.
Perfect.
Better? Go ahead. Go ahead. We asked you to tell us what happened. You said to your mom after years. Now she's gone.
Well,
You feel better about that. So what is it you think I'm asking you? Why are we here today? What could you possibly have seen that would make us come and find you and bring you all the way down here to ask you about?
Ariana, the question hurt that hard. I don't know if he's told you what we do. No, she has not. We work with the Violent Crimes Bureau. We do robberies, we do shootings, we do murders. We do violent crime that occur in that city of Avondale. Okay? Now, unless you went around shooting a bunch of people last night, you know exactly why you're here. And the only thing I can tell you is that we're here trying to get your side because unfortunately you're right in the middle of a very serious investigation. I'm not going to give you all the answers because there's no need to if you were there. The best thing you could probably do is just tell us what you know without us having to ask you questions, because that's the most honest answer. If we have to ask you, then we're just asking questions that we probably already know. If you just tell us from the very beginning to the very end of what happened that night, it appears it's coming more from your heart and being more truthful. You see what you understand? That's all I can ask. So when he's asking you, you shouldn't be thinking about things unless you committed a bunch of crimes in the last 3 nights. There's something very specific that not a lot of people go through in their entire lives, let alone 14 years of being on this earth. Okay? Him and myself have interviewed a lot of people dealing with a lot of violent crimes. We're trying to give you the opportunity to show some remorse for what happened, whether you were strictly involved or not.
I just feel like I can't really like speak to the cops about it because there's just like something that happened, so I don't like feel talking.
You don't feel like you can talk to who?
Like the cops, because there's just something that happened, and it's like if you is it fine if I just bring it up?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's this incident where, like, I think my friend snitched or whatever, and the cops gave the person she snitched on paperwork, and it said her name, and everybody was posting it, so I don't want people thinking, like, I'm a snitch.
Okay. And we get that all the time. I actually just talked to a guy last week. He said, oh, I can't tell you because I don't want to be labeled a snitch. She's already in prison.
The fear of snitching rises. A name once exposed, social media shaming. They pledge confidentiality, split witnesses' accounts. A line appears, trust the streets, or lean on justice to safeguard her own future.
But the only thing I can tell people that want to play the snitch game is, unfortunately, the investigation that you're in is very, very serious. And you can either throw your trust in the street game and pretend that all these friends are going to be there for you later on in life, which I can almost guarantee you they're not, and say, oh, I can't talk because I don't want to be a snitch. Or we can get this taken care of now, so that way when you turn 15, 16, or you become 18 and an adult, you're not having to deal with this over the next 4, 5, 6 years. We don't give out paperwork. So anything that you tell me or him today, we don't go around handing out, we can't. We're not allowed to. So I don't know what agency that was, what police department that was, I don't know what state it was in, but we can't hand out police reports. And I would never go to another witness that saw this, or go to somebody that was involved and say, hey, Ariana told me this, Ariana told me that. It's just, it wouldn't be fair to you, if you see what I'm saying. My goal is to talk to you independently, away from everybody else, and get what you saw, heard, go to the next witness and say, hey, what did you see? I'm not going to tell them, oh, you told me this, because I want to know what they know. I don't care about what you said. I want to know what they're going to tell me. So whatever happened to your friend, or whatever they posted online, or whatever happened there, that's not going to happen with us. But I don't have any patience for people that say, oh, I can't be a snitch. If you want to go that way, that's your right. But obviously, we came to your apartment with your mom. Other than waking you up, I think we were pretty respectful on how we treated your mom and came into your apartment. We're not here to throw you under the bus with all these people on the streets. That being said, however you want to proceed is up to you.
And, yeah, and I was looking to point out that we obviously have your name. We obviously had your name. We were able to find you. So, would you like to begin, or do you want me to give you a couple of questions and you can answer them directly?
Can you make questions?
What's the name of your boyfriend? You don't know?
Isn't Thomas?
Your mom has already told us that she gives him rides home. She's giving him a ride home. So I told you and your mom it's not my intention to get you in trouble, which is true. But I also want to put out there, I don't want you to hinder my investigation in any way. Because clearly you know what happened, and you're not telling me.
What is hindering?
Means that you know of the crime, you know who committed the crime, and you're not cooperating with police. That's a crime. I don't want to charge anybody with a crime if they don't need to be charged with a crime. I'm trying to catch somebody else who did something very, very bad. So, I'll ask you again if you want to tell me what your boyfriend did.
This is a Crime Circus presentation.
A contentious claim. Knowing a crime and not cooperating is a crime. In many places, that's obstruction. But the right to remain silent still stands. They stress a hot investigation, place her in the car, tightening the legal vice.
It's okay. It's okay. Right. I'm going to ask you some direct questions. You can just answer yes or no. Or explain. Obviously, your mom's already talked to us. And we found your mom because we talked to other people. So, some of the questions, or most of the questions actually I'm going to ask you, I already know the answers to. What's your boyfriend's name? I'll show you a picture of him. You say that's him, yes or no? What's your boyfriend's name? Is this your boyfriend?
Everybody, you're 14 years old. This is not going away anytime soon. I would hate for this to hang over and follow you for the next 5, 6, 7, 8 years. From talking to your mom sounds like she cared a lot about you, and she's doing everything she can to make sure you stay on the right path. And
If I don't talk, I'll go to jail for 5, 6, or 7, 8 years.
no, that's not what I'm saying. But this is an investigation that's serious in nature. And these things can last. The investigation can continue and continue. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, this is not going away. So, I'm not saying if you don't talk to us, you're going to jail. But this is your one and only opportunity to give a sure side of the story, because obviously, we already have people putting you in the back seat. We know you were there. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? Once we're done today, there's really no other reason for us to come back to you unless we get information or we get a reason to come in and arrest you. At that point, we're not going to come back and try to talk to you again. So the whole reason we're here today is because this investigation is obviously somewhat new, and you've already been ID'd at the scene. That's why we're here. Like I said, you're young. You have a lot of life to live, and I would hate for you to have to try to live your life dealing with this. Because your mom already told us that you were on a great path. She was so proud of you. She was doing everything good, and she couldn't understand how this all happened. Your mom believes in you. Your mom loves you. She thinks you're headed the right direction. But I can almost promise you that when this is all said and done, your boyfriend ain't gonna be around.
Family future psychology. A proud mother, school path ahead, teenage love that fades. They stir a sense of loss to crack her indifference. Her gaze drifts. The air congeals with tension.
That's just me. That's my life experiences. I'm 37 years old. When I was 14, it was a long time ago. And unfortunately, I had a lot of girls that I talked to and dated in elementary school and high school. Do I think this relationship between you and whatever's going on is going to last? Probably not. Now there is high school sweethearts and stuff like that. I could be wrong. But this investigation is worth a lot more to you than it is to anybody else.
And we obviously have a photo. We already know what we're asking you about.
Just don't lie to us, because that's going to make things worse. That's all we ask.
It's
Okay? But only you can tell us the truth. We can't force it out of you. But if you lie, we're going to know. Okay? So I don't know if you think the next so many years are worth dealing with this, or the sad thing about all this is the way you're talking to us, it almost feels like you don't really care what happened. And that bothers me.
So I don't care what happened.
yeah. See, that's how you're not to say that you don't care, but the way you're acting towards us, you're acting like I could give a shit about what happened. You know what happened to that kid? You don't know what he did to him? Even though you were obviously close by or saw it outright.
I was on my phone. I didn't
But you heard loud noises. You didn't look out the window to see what happened. He died. So, there is nothing bigger. This is as big as it gets. You brought your phone and went back to seat of the car that left. Right?
Gary, do you understand what we're trying to tell you? I mean, we're not trying to trick you in any way. And we're trying to be as respectful as possible to you, to give you enough info to know that there's no games here. You're in the back seat. We know you're with some other people. We know what happened. And to where you were sitting and all this stuff took place, you saw and heard things. You have a young kid that's dead, that's never going to live again. Not going to see his mom, his dad, his sisters, brothers. He's no longer on this earth. And you were there when it all happened. You think that's fair to his family? All we are is asking for your help. That's it.
Basically, I have two questions. One, tell me what happened. And two, I don't know. That's it.
know.
You don't know if you went home? Yeah, go home. So you
I
just-
don't know where he is. I didn't ask him.
It's the last time you talked to him.
The last time I talked to him, spent him or to
Whatever. When's the last time you communicated with him?
last night or
You know, it was late.
yeah.
Because you can't figure out his last name.
A fragile thread of contact, anonymous handles, Snapchat messages that flash and vanish. She dodges names, dodges places. In the closed room, each gap in her story is stretched into a fracture by the cold light.
And that's by text. Or how was it? Because you're kind of specified talk or text or whatever.
Well, text. But he didn't tell me where he's at. And I didn't ask. Because if I ask, I don't know. I just don't want
Why cross it? Because he'll think you're with us.
What kind of text? Was it just a regular phone text?
like number.
Like Messenger, Snapchat, like he's asking how, was it regular text message on phone or?
Like a number to number?
Yeah.
So your phone number to his phone number?
No, it was on social media.
Oh gosh, Facebook?
No. It was on Facebook.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Snapchat? Do you know his name on Snapchat?
Because Snapchat's a username, I don't know if it's username. It has to be the bottom.
When was the last time you talked to him about what happened the other night? Like, what did you say about it?
I don't know. That's what I was.
So after you guys left, it was just never discussed?
Yeah, it wasn't discussed.
Where do you think he is? If you had to find him, how would you find him?
Honestly, I don't know where he got. And I don't know any of his friends either.
Whose car were you guys in?
I don't know his name.
What did they call it?
Huh?
What did they call each other?
What do they call each other?
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
So, we're gonna stranger,
Because, no, that's his friend. I didn't know him. That's the first time I met him.
what did they call him? You never,
God.
You were with them about an hour that night in that car. So what like nicknames were they using for
Right.
each other? What were they saying to each other?
because Jesus doesn't go by Jesus. Or Jesus, he doesn't go by that.
I don't know his name.
If we found photos of him, would you be able to say, yeah, that was the guy? You wouldn't even recognize his face, you spent an hour in the car with the guy, you don't even know who it was. We just have to say no. But just be honest. That's all that's.
On Friday night, what time did you leave your apartment?
I think at 9 something.
PM? At night?
Yes.
Okay. When you left your apartment at 9 PM, who picked you up?
From where?
Your apartment.
The night's path is pieced together from scraps. The hour she left home, the strange car, the back seat. Taco Bell and Riley's lots turn into fixed coordinates. There, her silence collides with hard data cameras, receipts, routes.
Okay, who's they?
The friend. My boyfriend.
Okay, who's your boyfriend?
Cars.
Cars. Okay. What's his real name?
I want to say.
I already said it out loud several times.
Okay.
So you're not saying anything, obviously.
So your boyfriend, Jesus Carvajal, picked you up. Would that be fair to say?
It's Carvajal.
That's it. Cars, Carl. Cars.
Okay. So Jesus Carbs, that's who picked you up, correct?
Your boyfriend, who your mom knows, who calls him Jesus, who she's taken from before in her car, who she's already told us was at the apartment Friday night.
Am I correct in saying that though? Jesus picked you up with his friend? Just a yes or a no. It's, by Jesus. Or you know of his cars? Was he driving the car?
You already know the answer to most of the questions. It's just.
But I'm trying to lay it out there the easiest way I can for you. So I know it's hard for you to talk about this. But you're 14 years old and you're wanting to play the snitch game.
Kind of.
If you want to play that, you can play that, but it doesn't really do a whole lot for me. So I really don't have a whole lot of patience for it, especially when a young kid has died. So after you got picked up by Jesus and his friend, where did you guys go? So you don't feel like answering where you went. So you guys obviously ended up near the Taco Bell O'Reilly's Fry's parking lot. Is that fair to say?
Did they tell you why they were going to that parking lot? You didn't know why. You just walked in, right? You said you were playing on your phone. What were you doing on your phone? Playing a game? Texting?
I was texting my mom because I was already supposed to be home.
Okay.
And my data wasn't working, so I was trying to fix it, but I didn't know it was on airplane mode.
A text to mom, lost. For detectives, it's a time marker. For the law, a digital fingerprint of her route. As the map unfolds, the only darkness left is the motive behind her silence.
I think you told your mom something, the fact that you guys are lost or you're trying to find your way out of the neighborhood or something like that.
Because when I was trying to text her, they're driving and they don't know the area, so now we're on the phone.
Okay. What? And I'm trying to figure out, at 14 years old, why you feel it so necessary to protect, number one, a guy that put you in this position.
I just don't want,
Do you know how much trouble that people involved in this type of crime can get into? Like, I mean, do you know the consequences of killing somebody?
go to jail for that.
I mean, that's a possibility. And you know, if you're present and there during the killing of somebody, you know, I'm sure you watch all kinds of cop shows or CSI or whatever, that people that are involved with other felony crimes that result in the killing of somebody can also be charged with that murder. You know, as murder. Just because you didn't pull the trigger or somebody else didn't pull the trigger or anything like that, this investigation is to the point where it's so serious that if there's other people involved in felony crimes that result in somebody dying, they can be charged with that murder as well. So I'm trying to
Jail for life.
figure out, well, whoever killed this guy's going to go to jail. I don't know how long. That's not my. That's the attorneys, the courts, and the judges that decide that stuff. But I'm trying to understand. The snitch thing, and I'm trying to be as fair and honest with you as I can to show you that we're not here to throw your name out there in the mud. We're doing everything we can to show you that hopefully you at least trust us enough to say, hey, here's what happened, this is what I saw, this is who I was with, so this can all go away.
I just don't want anything to happen to my mom and my brother. Because people do know where I live.
Okay, and that's a fair assumption. I mean, and that's stuff that we'll have to work on with your mom, and I'm willing to work on your mom and your brother. We have resources that if it came down to that, we talk to those resources that handle dealing with moving families. We don't do that as Avondale detectives, but the county attorney's office does. I'm sure the FBI and all the bigger agencies that we have contacts with, if it goes that way, I can call them and say, hey, I have a mom and a son here. Can you guys help us out or point us in the right direction?
This is a crime circus presentation.
And here's the thing.
But these guys are not as big and bad as you think they are. I'm sorry to tell you that.
They didn't go there to kill this kid. Did they?
What?
They didn't go there. You didn't get in this car and say, hey, I'm going to murder a kid and I'm going to come home and No, that's not what happened.
It wasn't supposed to happen.
Exactly.
And that's what we're trying to explain to you.
And trying to explain to you, I told you in the beginning, I have no intention of you getting in trouble. I want you to tell me what happened. Which obviously we're asking you all the right questions, so we already know what happened. But I have to hear it from you.
The wall of technology closes in. CCTV, gas stations, GPS pings, app logs. Tonight they vow to cuff the shooter. One question remains. Where does she stand when the scales of justice come down?
And I'm going to go talk to the driver, and I'm going to talk to the passenger. I've already talked to everybody else on scene, to include all the people that were in Fry's parking lot, all of the cameras from Taco Bell and Riley's, the gas station that's there. We know. I've got GPS coordinates. We know what happened. Okay? You know who the players are. And I want to see how helpful you're going to be in this investigation. Because before you go to sleep tonight, it's my intention to have him in prison as safely as possible. So don't be running out of here trying to contact him. We're going to find him, we're going to arrest him. And if he doesn't know we're coming, that's the best possible outcome.
And Ariana, we're here. If we need to provide you assistance, like I said to your mom and brother, we'll do everything we can to help. But the thing is, we've been talking to you now for probably about 35, 40 minutes. And you're not wanting to answer questions, and you're not wanting to say certain things. It doesn't work that way. Now, if this was just a stolen TV or stolen car, then yeah, you can tell us whatever you want. But at the end of the day, a young kid lost his life over stupid things, and you were there.
You said it wasn't supposed to go down like that, which we already know. How was it supposed to go down? And I also want you to think about this. If you're answering a question that I already know the answer to, how is that snitching?
Well, if anything, this is for your mom or your brothers.
If you know the answers, and already the answers.
So I'm going to write a police report, and I'm going to say, these are the people that were there. These are the people that did what they did. Whether it was whatever they were there for, shooting the gun off, whatever. These are the people that knew about it, and this is how cooperative they were. This is what they told me. And right now, the police report I'm going to write, which I'm recording, is going to say, I tried to talk to her, we talked to her for an hour, and she just, I don't want to talk about it, but if I asked a direct question, she'd go, yeah. You know, I don't want to finish. It's kind of silly. It is. And, yeah, I mean, I had to sit in the room and talk to this kid's parents and say, hey, your son got murdered today. That was a shitty feeling. It wasn't right, and it didn't have to be that way over silly, stupid crap. These are silly kid games, and people are dying. And unfortunately, he can't take it back. He did what he did. We already know he did what he did. Does that make sense? It's too late for him. He's crossed that bridge, and he's caught. We're going to find him in the next few hours. You got half the state looking for him. And now that I've got your phone in my pocket, I'm going to find him. Because I know his Snapchat stuff. I can GPS all that stuff. We're going to find him. He's going to go to jail.
Like he said, we're just asking for your help. So however cooperative you want to be, you can be. I've already told you as far as this snitch stuff. You're 14 years old. There's really no snitch game yet. I mean, yeah, he killed the guy, but he's not on the level of coming after your mom or your brother.
The lever of family weighs in. A mother paying bills, keeping a roof, buying phones. Every choice now etches an adult shadow on a child's record. Silence itself, in this moment, is still a decision.
I'm sorry to tell you, these little punk kids. That's all they are. And talking to your mom, it's very rare to see a parent so upset and caring and trying to push their own kids in the right direction. When we talk to people in investigations like this, a lot of times we can't get a hold of parents. You have a mom willing and trying to do everything she can to make sure you have the right upbringing, make sure you make the right choices, make sure you go to school, get a good job, make sure you have a roof over your head. She obviously buys you a new phone. She's paying the bill. I don't see very many parents in this situation doing those things. So you're telling me, oh, I don't want something to happen to my mom or my brother, but yet you're putting your mom through this. Is that fair to me? You're asking me to do and help out your mom, but at the same point, you're not helping your mom out yourself. Because unfortunately, you're 14 years old. For the next 4 years or 3.5 years, you're a juvenile. She's got to deal with all this as your mom. When I tell you this is not going away, it's not going away. And I already told you, I'll do everything I can to help your mom and your brother and your family. I can't make you promises, but I have a lot of resources that I can connect to if we need them. The only thing that we're asking from you, number one, is to be honest. And number two, tell us what you know and solve. Just don't lie to us. But don't make us dig for answers and then tell us, oh, I can't answer that question. Oh, I'm not telling you that. If we're all going to be fair and respectful to each other, you're asking me to do things. But for the last hour, I've been asking you to be honest and tell us what happened. It's got to work both ways. You agree? And I don't know what else I can tell you.
It should take about 5 minutes for you to tell us your story. Not an hour of us saying yes, no, maybe questions.
A life is gone. The parking lot's frames show no mercy. The felony murder doctrine cuts like a blade. Just being there, seeing, hearing, can pull her perilously close to a charge she can't escape.
Stay here for a second. Let's go.
Go up to Ariana.
What's happening? They said you have a rude awakening. What does that mean? I don't know what that is. Oh, they were to my job. I'm so nervous. I can't even think right now. Ariana, what the fuck is going on?
Can you get out the room?
They told me to come inside.
That's a rude awakening. Mom, stop.
Oh, what is it?
Can you get out the room then if you're even doing that? Oh.
Why is Queen not honey?
Too loud. No. Don't forget people know me. If I take his head, people will come to the house if he tries to.
I'm like, why?
Can you stop?
You don't care about your mom's feelings, Diana.
I do, but I don't.
The interrogation room thickens with ragged breaths. A mother demands truth to shield her family, while her child clings to text threads. From the instant the gunshot rang, her memory splintered into shards too jagged to piece together.
Just be truthful.
You haven't called my dad?
I've been sitting at my phone. Oh, I don't know what. Daddy, think of us, think of your family, please. If you know something, just tell them. Please, baby. Please, baby. Listen to me, and I love you so much. Just be truthful. That's all I'm asking. Just be truthful, honey. That's all I'm asking. You know something, you tell them.
I don't. I was on the phone. I was on the phone the whole time everything happened. Trying to text her until I heard a gunshot.
So you were there, nothing? Nothing.
You tell you nothing?
I trust in you, baby. I don't know where You can tell the truth, honey. You need to tell the truth, honey, if you know something, if you saw something.
I didn't see anything. I was on the phone.
Trust fractures as the refrain, "I don't know," repeats. Every detail is magnified. Who was there? Whose car? Why she was present? Silence turns into risk, and fear spreads heavy across the room.
Something so serious. It's so serious, baby. Can you stop? never let you date. Ever. You're not. You're not told. You don't. Why? Why would you bring these people around my house? Can you stop? Oh, your brother. I worry for him, Nutty. I told you to always choose wisely your friends. Where is he?
I don't know. I did not ask him.
If you know you need to say something, Nutty.
I don't know anything. I was on the phone when everything happened.
Nothing. You're my baby. I never would have thought you would be, you stupid fucking idiot. They're fucking idiots, Nutty. Losers, and your dad was right. I should have never let you fucking talk to me. Never let you have a fucking boyfriend.
I would still talk to him. You're scared of my dad, that's all.
No, I'm worried about you. You're my baby, you're my child.
The music swells like a storm closing in. Outside are surveillance tapes and digital traces. Inside a mother's eyes begging to end the night. When emotion crests, reason often arrives too late.
Oh, give me back when you don't fuck up. Friend, that's all I to do.
Oh, can you stop?
Should never let you go. Should never let you go. Ever. You don't. You don't care about me. You love me more. Just say the truth.
I don't know. Don't know. I was on the phone trying to text you.
What's the name of the other kid?
I don't know. I swear to God, I don't know his name.
I don't know. Fucking call her.
I'm about to be through it. He wants to
Anna, please cooperate with them.
I don't know what to say.
But tell them what you know. Tell them what you know.
I don't know who he is. I don't know the other guy's name. I don't know who shot who. I don't know nothing. I don't know. Things really ain't we supposed to end up like that.
Did you tell him that? Are you opening up? Are you telling him what you know?
I don't know.
You don't know where Jesus is?
No, I swear to God, I don't know where he's at.
You haven't talked to him?
I don't know where he's at.
He didn't tell you?
Even if I ask him something, the cops are looking or something.
But if he didn't do nothing, why doesn't he come? Or why? Why isn't he talking or why is he hiding? I don't understand, Mommy.
The last anchor is a promise to cooperate, but her answers remain empty. Suspicion tips toward external evidence. Each passing second, her silence sketches a legal portrait sharper than any defense.
Why would you ever go for people like that? I never raised you better than that. All your fucking stupid friends are fucking idiots, Sonny. All of them. Your dad tells you that. I tell you that. Oh my God. Oh, fuck you. Be honest.
What am I supposed to be honest about?
For everything you know, you be honest.
I don't know where he is. I don't know the other guy. I don't know his name.
But if you up to him, you need to be honest. If you know where he's at.
I don't. It just seems so unfair.
Everything seems unreal. I can't believe they showed up at my fucking job. It surprised me with something that's so fucking serious, Ariana. Somebody died. Somebody's brother. If something happens like that to your brother, you want to know who it was, Ariana.
Can you get out of here?
I don't want to grow up.
This is a Crime Circus presentation.
The detective seals the canvas. A victim dead, the tape recording. Consequences looming beyond the courtroom doors. Between family ties and a boy barely known, which weight will pull her toward the truth?
Oh. fucking tell the truth. I didn't know you fucking do it. I don't need to fucking see you in jail or anything. You need to fucking tell me what you're supposed to say.
Sure. You know where it's at?
No.
So, see water that comes right here?
I'm not going to tell you this in front of your mom, Ariana, but I find it kind of sad that your boyfriend and his little punk friends are getting more respect than your own mom is. With that being said, we're done for today. But having to look at your mom cry over something that you were involved in with a kid that you've known maybe a month,
It's hard for me to swallow. I gotta have people like that in my house.
it's pretty sad.
I know where it is.
So, I can't not tell you this. Relax yourself, you can hear. We're not putting you in handcuffs and taking you out of here. We can. We have every right to because you have absolutely lied to us, hindered our investigation. Yeah. And this is a murder investigation, so that's not good. And Detective Light explained to you, and we're recording this conversation. We recorded the entire time. That you knew who you were in it with, where you were. I'm not saying it to be me, I'm just saying the fact. That you were in that car and you can be charged just as easily as the other people in that car. Just because I don't arrest you and charge you with something doesn't mean that a prosecutor won't look at your behavior today and just say, you know what, she didn't cooperate with the detectives, we're going to charge her. That can happen, and I have to tell it to you so that nobody can say I didn't. Okay? I'm not trying to scare you or anything, I'm just letting you know so I can go on record and say I told them the consequences of their actions.
You understand that, Ariana?
Okay? And now I've said it in front of your mom so she knows just as well what the consequences of you not cooperating with us are.
The apartment is sealed under procedure. A judge reviews the search warrant, the chain of custody secured. From the doorway to the legal corridor, every step leaves a trace, and silence itself now becomes evidence.
With that being said, right now we're waiting for a judge to sign a warrant for your apartment. Okay. So as of right now, we can't let you guys back into your apartment because it's considered an evidence hold right now until this search warrant is either approved or not. Okay.
You're welcome to go sit there and watch, but you can't go in.
You can't go in your apartment. Once the search warrant, if it is approved by a judge, then we'll go obviously search for some of the things that we're looking for in this case. And then once we're done, we'll give it back to you.
So they can't go home right then, what else?
You can't go inside.
You can't go inside. You can go hang out in the office, or I know they have a movie room or stuff like that. You guys can head back over there. But you just can't go back inside your apartment right now.
And we'd like you to be there when we're done, so we can say, okay, we're done, you guys can have it back.
Okay.
Shouldn't take too long, it's not very big, it's fairly orderly and stuff. So.
Okay.
Were you able to get Ariana's phone number, new phone number?
Do you know your new phone number, Ariana?
It's on my phone. Like, if you log in. I don't know it by memory, we just got it.
You want me to grab the phone?
Sure. Do you know the PIN number for your phone, Ariana? Did you put a PIN on it? That's it, copy.
The password?
Yeah.
The
What's the letters?
let me write it down.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Capital? Lowercase.
Lowercase.
This is mom's. And you can give her her ID back. What I'm doing, and record this.
Yeah. Then you just, I want to grab the recent phone number for her.
Oh, yeah.
So open your phone, and I'm going to put it in airplane mode. It's what you got it stuck in the airplane mode. So it makes it hard for everybody to whatever. So put it in airplane mode, and then
You already put this in her time mode?
yes, but check just to make sure.
Yeah.
The phone unlocks, freed from airplane mode. Pins and passwords turn into forensic keys. Photos, logs, and locations will be imaged and compared. In the digital world, memory does not fade, it is preserved and verified. And that's where part 1 ends. But the story inside the interrogation room is far from over. In part 2, shocking twists, hidden motives, and unanswered questions await. Click the link in the description to watch the full continuation.